Are you ready to unlock your potential and embark on a journey filled with opportunities and possibilities? Join me as I take you on a journey on how you can relocate to your new country through study abroad on a fully funded scholarship. I took this advantage myself in 2015 when I got to know about MasterCard Scholarship Fellowship Program at Michigan State University, USA. So when I got to know about this scholarship, it was 2 weeks to deadline. But I did not give excuses. I did not relent. All I did was to work on my scholarship essay day and night, almost throughout the night, so that I can take that advantage and be among those their application can be reviewed. I worked with my mentor. Wrote essays, did so many proofreading, so many editing. I believe you can do the same. And I believe you have everything it takes to secure a fully funded scholarships in order to relocate to that country of your choice and do your studies without paying a dime or even breaking the bank. Join me, let's dive right in as I show you different fully funded scholarships you can take advantage of. We will be looking into Australian National University. You can actually type this school on Google in order to get the official link. However, I'm going to leave the link below in the description box. So type in Australian National University. When you come to this university, make sure you go through the website. Don't just, come to as an international student. I always do that. Don't just go ahead and without having full information about what the school got to offer or what their process could be. Okay, so these are different things as an international student. Your accommodation, they have scholarships, and you can also read up to see what experience the students have if they go to this school. Okay, so moving on to the scholarship, is always good to see, financial is one of the difficult factor that prevents many international students from achieving their study abroad dream. So going to see what scholarships they got to offer, or maybe financial sponsorship the school or the program we offer, is one of the major things that you need to do if you are looking for schools to apply to. Okay, so for them to have a scholarship webpage here, that means they got different things they offer to their students. So are you looking for external scholarship? You can go ahead. They have different kinds of scholarship, and this is academic merit. To learn more, you click on here. There are so many scholarships this university got to offer. So there are so many of them that are still available. Please click on to learn more in order to see if you are qualified for all of this scholarship. Look at, they have $10,000 scholarship, and this is gender-based scholarship. So you have to read more in order to understand what each of these scholarship is all about and if you qualify. For this video, I'm really so much interested in Australian Government Research Training Program. This is a stipend scholarship, and this scholarship is open and it will close by August 31. So this scholarship is open for you to start applying for. The first round of the there will be a first round of scholarship, and this will be closing. The closing deadline is August 31. And for domestic students, their closing is October 31. And the second round of this scholarship will be closing next year. Every year, April 15th. So for this year, it's still open for the first round, August 31. I will suggest make sure you are taking advantage of this. And if you are taking for the first round, your commencement year will be March 31st. So next year, 2025, you can take, you will be starting school with Australian National University, but you still have enough time to apply for this scholarship. Okay, so this scholarship is awarded every year. So you can start now in order to get in for this, to obtain this scholarship to relocate to Australia in 2025. Okay, so this is done in 2 rounds. The first round, the deadline is October 31st for international students, and the second round, the deadline is April 15th. So see if you can get into the first round, that the deadline is August 31st. Okay. This scholarship is for academics, okay? For those who are going to Australian National University to do their graduate program. And this scholarship you'll be given every year $36,000. This will be paid in, will cover your tuition. It will be for 3.5 years. So for 3.5 years, you'll be getting 36,000 grand every year. And this is for postgraduate, those who are doing master's, PhD, and who that are research based. Okay, and this is selection is based on academic merit. So if you have a good research background, a good academic background, and you can apply to this for this scholarship. Okay. And even though you are in this university, Australian National University, you can still apply for this scholarship. Maybe if you never knew about it when you applied to the university for the very first time and you are a current student, you can also apply for this scholarship. So this is really awesome because, international students are eligible and domestic students are also eligible. And it goes on for 3.5 years. And you also get stipend every 2 weeks. You get living allowance every 2 weeks. Okay? So who are those that are eligible? So there is eligibility. You have to make sure that you qualify for this scholarship. You can go ahead to read more about this scholarship. So you should be able to fit in, make sure you're eligible before you apply. But it's a good thing. I love it because international students are also eligible for this. You can take advantage of this and earn $36,000 every year. So what is their selection basis? So the candidates are ranked and scholarships are awarded based on competitive ranking process, okay, to the top ranked candidate. And this is subject to evidence they meet the merit-based selection criteria. This is based on merits. This is not based on anything. You have to be academically merit. You have to academically merit the scholarship. That's what this scholarship means. And subject to confirmation of your supervisor. So you need to get somebody who will supervise your research in this university. And of course, the supervisor don't have to have a grant or money to sponsor you. The scholarship will take care of that. All you need to do is to find a supervisor who is in line, who is conducting a research that is in line with your own research. All you need to do is to declare interest and let the supervisor know that, hey, I'm interested in this research and I found that you are also conducting research within this field. I would love for you to be my mentor. And let the supervisor know that you also applied for the Australian Government Research Training Program scholarship, so that this supervisor will be aware and be able to push you forward to obtaining the scholarship. So make sure you are taking the steps to secure a $36,000 a year of scholarship at Australian National University. So going through the selection process, I've already mentioned it, is merit-based, and you have to find a supervisor that is conducting a research in line with your own research, okay? And what is the benefit of this scholarship? This stipend scholarship is for 3.5 years. So you'll be given stipend every 2 weeks. You'll be paid a stipend, okay? And they can always extend your scholarship. Instead of 3.5 years, they can also extend it to a complete 4 year, a complete 4 years, 4 years worth of scholarship program. So they can always support students. If you are going for an internship, a 3 months internship, they will pay you out. They will pay for your internship. They also give you travel allowance. This is huge. They can also give you travel allowance if you are going to present. For example, you are traveling to present your research in another city within Australia or outside of Australia. They're going to cover your travel expenses. Also, your thesis allowance, they're going to cover that. Even if you are coming with a child, they will cover your dependents. This is mainly for international students. They will cover your dependent allowance. So if you are coming with your family, they are up for it. They will cover for that. They will also cover for your maternity. If you give birth over there, they will cover for your maternity leave. That means the 3 months you may not be going to school, you are taking care of your baby, they will keep paying you allowance for your maternity or paternity leave. They also cover for your medical or health insurance. So this scholarship is huge. Okay, it's very huge. And we advise everyone listening to this video to apply to this scholarship. Okay, so how do you apply? You don't need any additional application. No application is required for this scholarship, as all eligible candidates will be considered. So once you apply to the university for admission and you indicate in your application form that you are available to be considered for scholarships, you will be automatically considered for these scholarships. So you don't need to do anything extra. However, you have to note that this scholarship is based on academic merit, merit-based scholarships. So no additional application required, no any extra thing required. All you need to do is to package a strong application and submit for you to be considered for this scholarship. That is all how you need to apply, okay? So any document required, you can read more in order to see how they rank the ranking principle for the scholarships. You can read more about this scholarship and any further information you may have. And so for you to submit your references should submit their letters at least 2 weeks before the deadline. This is good. You need to submit 2 weeks in advance before the deadline, because maybe if you're trying to submit on a particular deadline, on that day, your network may be misbehaving, there may be a lot of traffic on the website, and you may not be able to submit your application. So I will suggest submit all your documents, your references, your application 2 to 3 weeks before the deadline. That way, you are sure that your application was submitted. Okay? And candidates, you can see where it says, candidates are strongly encouraged to make contact with any prospective supervisor they want to work with. Okay, prior to, starting your application or discussing any research proposal or whatever it is that you'll be discussing with your supervisor. So this just, additional information that I'm giving you so you can be able to submit a strong application and be successful in the selection process. This is very huge. I don't know any school or university that will be giving as much available scholarship as possible, 36,000 grand, and there are other scholarships. As we mentioned, there are other scholarships you can take advantage of. So many other scholarships out there. They have their prestigious scholarships, they have their external scholarships, so you can explore the external scholarship, explore the prestigious scholarships, and also the university scholarships. See if you are qualified for any of these scholarships. So this is valued at 8,000 and is offered. One person is being offered this based on academic merit. So I will suggest, as you are applying for one, apply for all that you are eligible for. Never feel like, oh, you've applied to 2, I think I'm going to get it. Make sure you are utilizing every scholarship opportunity available within the university. So I would say, start now, start today, because most of them are actually open. This scholarship is Chancellor International Scholarship. So this is also for international students. Make sure you are taking advantage. 200 students are offered this scholarship every year. Undergraduates, postgraduate students, students who are doing certificate course, even masters, 200 students are given this scholarship every year, and this is based on merit. And you can look at the eligibility. All you need to do is to look to see if you are eligible, but I know you will be because it's on academic merit. So make sure that you have every document they require in order to submit for the scholarship. This is huge. There are so much you can get applying to Australian National University. So getting this scholarship, there is no need to apply. All eligible candidates, once you apply for the regular application admission, will be considered for this scholarship. All you need to do, that you have in your application form, make sure that you indicate that you want this scholarship. So you'll be selected once they see you fit for this scholarship. I hope this is really awesome for each and every one of us looking for financial sponsorship to study in Australia. Take advantage of this. Never hesitate. This is a golden opportunity for you to take advantage of. I believe this was a very impactful and informative video for you. Make sure that you take advantage. Do not watch and just keep quiet. Take advantage. Start working on your application right now after you finish watching this video. Start working on your application. I believe in you and I know you believe in yourself. Take advantage. Start working on it. If you have a mentor, work with your mentor. If you don't have a mentor, seek for a mentor. Okay? Do not do it on your own. Work with an experienced individual who have gone through the whole process. And that person will be able to give you meaningful and constructive comments on how you can update your essays. If you are still struggling, or maybe you don't have a mentor, you are looking for someone that is experienced to really help you in this journey, I invite you today to join in our Study Abroad Scholarship Masterclass Training Program. Send me an email and I will reach back to you and follow up showing you how you can join our training program. You need to start investing in yourself. Invest in yourself by getting reliable information on how you can achieve your dream. So send me an email, or if you have any question, make sure you leave it in the comment section and I will definitely give you a detailed answer on how you can move forward in your process. I look forward to getting as many questions as possible and mainly looking forward to get any feedback on how many of you who have applied for this scholarship. I'm really looking forward to this because I believe in you and I believe that you are taking action right now for your future. I look forward to seeing you in my next video.